I think this is gonna be huge for TikTok. And now you have Threads on Instagram. It's like, can we just get back to Instagram being Instagram? And I don't care what Gen Z says. Threads, I don't know what it is, but I get so much engagement on that app. Speaking about getting in people's pockets, TikTok is taking aim at Instagram. So today's video is about Instagram being in its flop era. And also TikTok about to take on Instagram in another way that we never thought they would even try to do, but they are about to take on Instagram in a new way. So make sure you stay to the end of this video when I'll get into all of that and how this new app will affect engagement on Instagram. So make sure you stay and watch till the end of this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. A subscribe is literally free. And make sure you turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video, so you're on top of the news just like me. The first thing I want to talk about is engagement on Instagram, y'all. I don't know what it is, but engagement on any single post that I have posted on my personal Instagram in the past, I would say few months, almost a year, the engagement has been absolutely horrible. And it's funny because I will be on Threads and I will literally see Adam Mosseri defend Instagram tooth and nail. But I think something really needs to change, because if they really want to keep people on Instagram, and now with TikTok coming out with this photo app, they have got to turn on a lever. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's in North Korea or something. Maybe they just don't have access to it. Maybe it's in Russia. I don't know. Call Peter, call Mary, call Jesus, turn on engagement on Instagram. Because at the end of the day, influencers and creators really miss Instagram from the 2010s, when we were actually able to see our friends' posts, when we were actually able to see photo posts. I feel like now it's all videos, it's all reels, and it's from things and people that I don't even follow or really care about. So I think that's why our engagement levels are so low on Instagram. And it's unfortunate because Instagram used to be my favorite app. Instagram used to be my number one, and sorry, I spilled coffee, but whatever. Instagram used to be my favorite app, and it no longer is. And I don't know if they can rectify it to create that favoritism again. So I just hope that somebody, clicks a light switch on at Instagram, and soon we can get our app back, because Instagram is in its flop era currently. It's just not that girl anymore. And another thing that's really kind of putting a damper on Instagram right now is politics. So recently Instagram made it possible for you to limit political content. Well, apparently politicians and political influencers are pissed about this. And honestly, I can't say I don't blame them, but I do kind of love the fact that they kind of put a squash on that. Because if you'll remember back when that man was running for president the first time, it was awful. Meta literally gave Donald Trump the election because of all of the misinformation that was out there regarding Hillary Clinton and the Democrats. It was a mess. So they said, listen here, honey, we are not getting involved this time, which I completely understand. But at the end of the day, you are limiting the creative ability of some of the people that make Instagram. So I do think that, their argument for getting their engagement back is valid, but I do also agree that it was just too much. I also love the fact that I can now scroll through Instagram, which I very rarely do anyway. I usually look at stories only. And that's, again, probably why Instagram engagement is down. There's too much crap on that app now. It's like you have stories, you have reels, you have notes, you have DMs, it's just too much. And now you have Threads on Instagram. It's like, can we just get back to Instagram being Instagram? And then I think we'll be in a good place. However, back to the political conversation, just to wrap that up, I think this is a good move for Meta, not getting involved. What I do think they need to come out and have a discussion about is they need to get the CEO on television. He needs to be talking about why they're doing what they're doing, because I do feel like they have a PR crisis on hand.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Well, they're being a little too silent, and I think they really need to own the narrative here and come out and actually discuss why they did what they did. Because at the end of the day, communication is key. If you're not going to be, honest with the creators on social media and tell them why they're not doing, or tell them why you're not allowing political content, then no one's going to know exactly what's going on. And transparency is key. The next thing I want to chat about is photo dumps. Apparently, photo dumps are on their way out, according to Gen Z child. And Gen Z knows everything, right? Gen Z, I think they are the they're the new tastemakers. Unfortunately, I'm a millennial, and they're pushing our old asses out because they are the ones that are going to be making the buying decisions later in life. So right now, everyone's tending to listen to them, which I'm okay with because they do have some good ideas, but I think they're wrong here. Photo dumps are still in. And one thing I actually saw, which cracked me up, I saw somebody, y'all, doing a quarterly photo dump. I said quarterly? We not doing monthly anymore? But I get it. Monthly seems like a lot if you're not like a heavy poster. So if you're looking for an idea to post, but you are not a heavy poster, try quarterly. I was like, okay. That's new. I've never seen that before. So I'm gonna still post my photo dumps, and I don't care what Gen Z says. Child, y'all are not paying my bills. Well, actually, they kind of are, actually. And just before we talk about TikTok taking on Instagram, I want to chat quickly about how Threads is that girl. Like, Instagram is out, but Threads is in. They have even said it themselves. Threads, I don't know what it is, but I get so much engagement on that app. I get more engagement on Threads than I get on Instagram. So I don't know, maybe that's the point. Maybe they're trying to drive people to Threads, to build that up to where Instagram is, and then they will then again throttle Instagram back on to its normal levels of engagement. Theories, y'all. But I do think, they are definitely heavily investing in Threads. So if you are struggling on Instagram, honestly, just start posting what you've posted on Instagram on Threads. You will see a drastic increase in engagement. And I've also seen followers come over from Threads to my Instagram page. So if Threads is not a part of your Instagram strategy right now, make it part of your strategy, because it definitely is that girl right now. They are really, really, really trying to get in Elon Musk's pockets. And honestly, I ain't mad at that. Speaking about getting in people's pockets, TikTok is taking aim at Instagram. They are releasing, as you can see here on the screen, a Instagram clone app, literally called TikTok Notes. TikTok Notes will be a photo app where you're able to post photos of any kind to your TikTok page, literally just like Instagram. And honestly, I'm kind of here for it, because one thing about TikTok is TikTok really has the ability to get you numbers and get you engagement from people and get discovery from people that don't know you. Instagram has not been able to really bring that home. And I think TikTok does an incredible job of that. So I'm really excited about this new app, and I'm really looking forward to trying it out and just seeing what it brings to my brand, my clients' brands, and more. I'm really, really pumped for this, because one thing about TikTok, and y'all can talk about banning it all day long, they know what they're doing when it comes to engagement at the end of the day. So from the BBC, wanted to take a look at more about what is going on with this TikTok app. TikTok is to take on social media rival Instagram by launching a photo sharing app. The company said it was working on a dedicated space for images and text. Some users have received notifications saying their photo posts will be shared to a new TikTok Notes app unless they opt out. TikTok says it has not finalized the design of the Notes app, nor has it confirmed a release date. But notifications received by some users suggest the app will let users upload or share photo posts, which are currently a feature of the TikTok app, and let people post a series of images with sounds and filters. Social media consultant Matt Navarra said a photo app might be a space where the majority of TikTok users who lurk rather than post would engage more. That's interesting, because there are a lot of people on TikTok that don't want to post videos. So maybe now they're bringing in more people to post photos there like they do on Instagram. That's an interesting point there. I think this is gonna be huge for TikTok. What do you guys think? Make sure you let me know down in the comments what you think about this new thing coming to TikTok. And do you think this will save TikTok? Do you think this is a good way to save TikTok from the ban? Let me know down in the comments on that as well. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you again hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video, so you can stay informed, y'all. The key to social media success is knowing these trends. I usually tell you about them before you read about them in the newspaper. In the newspaper? Who reads the newspaper online? So make sure you hit that follow button. I do pretty much follow all of the trends in social media. So just so you can stay informed, I love helping people and keeping them up to date with what's happening in the busy social media ecosystem. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.